Everyone, I am late in doing this because I was reading to my daughter's taking a bath, and I just realized what time it was. So, hi, I'm in multiple places here. Let me get set up um, in one more place. So it's intense out there. A lot of interesting energies that we are experiencing. There's the lunar eclipse. There's a full moon. A lot of stuff coming up. Sorry, let me just get this set up here too. Okay. So I wanted to do a meditation this evening on integrating the energies. And I just realized I don't have my little earpiece thing. So whatever, it'll be what it is. It's been one of those days. I've been with clients all day and I'm very tired. But part of the work, and it's a blessing to be able to do this. So to be of service. All right, so let's see. One of the things that I was sharing when I posted about this meditation was about the discomfort that a lot of us are feeling with just being in our skin, with things that are happening around us. It's really interesting because today in Maine, a lot of us obviously here know this, there's been flooding. It's rained so much that the rivers have overflowed, and just right here near us, there was some roads that were closed, and water's rising. And I was talking to a friend today, and we're like, well, that's similar to what's happening in our own lives, a flooding of our emotions, rising up, this turbulence beneath the surface that is coming up to be seen from beneath the depths. And I think I shared this in the post, saying that just today we went, my family and I, my kids, my husband and I went to this waterfront in Gardner, which is a town near us, and it had a lot of flooding, and we were just looking at the kind of aftermath of the flooding. And a lot of the waters had receded, but there was remnants of what was there. There was mud, like a lot of mud everywhere, because all that sediment had come up from the river. And then my son saw a fish. There was a fish in this little puddle. It was in the park. There was grass everywhere, park benches, but there was a fish lying there. And of course, he picked it up and put it back in the river, saved its life. And, when I'm fully aware, as many of you are, that when we look at our lives and we look at things that are happening around us, there's always messages, there's always learnings. And the earth is giving us a message and sharing with us some information, to what, as above, so below, as within, so without. What we're experiencing in our own lives is similar to what the earth is experiencing. The fish, the sediment, the mud from the depths of the flow that flows through the earth, from the waters that flow through the earth, were coming up for us to see. We don't usually see a fish in a park. We don't usually see mud everywhere when there was no mud. And that's what's happening in our own lives. And so when we see something that's out of place, that doesn't belong, that is unfamiliar to us, what often, we do is we reject it. We don't think it belongs there. It's not supposed to be there. So we push it away. And so that's so much of the energies that are with us now is asking us, can we sit with what's uncomfortable? Can we allow it to come to the surface? Can we just notice it? We don't have to understand it. We don't have to do anything with it. We don't necessarily need to go away at that moment, but can we just say, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm noticing. This is the emotion that's coming up. And can I just allow it? Can I look into it? What information does it have for me? What does it want me to know? And so much of this is within the depths of the river, the depths of our souls is the subconscious mind. It's deep stuff from past lives, from childhood, things that drive our behaviors and our thinking, beliefs, stories that often drive our behaviors and our thinking without us even being aware that it is. And so, that's one of the gifts that some of this flooding around us here in Maine has shown me, at least, is, the earth symbolically representing what's happening in our own internal lives and experiences. And not, looking the other way and being present and looking at the fish and helping the fish and seeing it and looking at its eyes and putting it back in its home after we see it. Can we do the same thing with our emotions, right? So, for me, what I find to be just so invaluable is going outside, just connecting in with trees, with water, with the sun, the earth energy, 432 hertz, right? That Schumann resonance, just this high natural state of vibration that is how we are meant to be. And often we get vibrationally off. When we go and connect with the earth, we attune, we go back into that natural state of being, of our highest selves. And then we can, start to connect in with our center a little more and move it through our soul growth. This is all about soul growth. It's all about our expansion, right? And of course, the 3D world playing its role in the polarity is raging, trying to keep us distracted with all whatever most recent nonsense of this versus that, or if you're not on this side, you're on that side, putting people into boxes, the black and white illusion. That's not how reality works, right? There's many more gray areas. But so if we can be aware that these are all just distractions, and what's real is in our hearts. I've been so enjoying going up into the spirit realm, like over and over, and we're guiding people into the spirit realm. If I've started doing life between life regressions, which a lot of you've heard about me talk about. It's this 3 to 3.5 hour, like incredibly deep experience where you guide somebody into, meet their soul group, connect with their council of elders in the Akashic records, just connect with memories of it as a child, in the womb, in a past life. You do all that stuff. So powerful. I just did one the other day, and it's just so amazing to carry people, guide people into those realms. Of course, I've done that myself, but that for me, that's where I want to be, right? That's our true home. That's the real reality. This is all an illusion where we are. We're actors in this temporary experience of life. So, okay. Since I started late, I don't want to keep you all too late. So let's do a meditation to try to integrate some of these energies that we're all experiencing. Okay. So you can close your eyes and begin to just bring yourself into a state of peace, a state of settling into your body. A few deep cleansing breaths. Really slowly exhaling out. Bringing in light, bringing in expansion into your heart as you breathe in, as you exhale out, allowing that light to flow through your bloodstream, circulating around. Just connecting in, plugging in to your core, to your heart, to who you really are. And taking a moment just to anchor in to your core self. Who am I in this moment? How do I feel in this moment? Just take a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual assessment. What's happening for me right now? What's your energy like? Is it grounded? Is it scattered? Is it somewhere in between? Notice the flow, like a river that wants to flow through your body. Is it able to circulate through all your energy centers? The light that wants to flow, can it flow freely, or does it get blocked in any place? Does it get blocked in your heart? Does it get blocked in your throat? Does it get blocked anywhere else in your body? And if it does, just make a note of that. Visiting your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, root. Visiting your third eye, crown. And noticing, what is this blockage about? And if you notice this place of stagnation, what is this? Why is this here? What is this? Is there a color? Is there a phrase associated with that block? Is there a shape? An image? If that image could speak, what would it say? What does it look like? Making it up. This can take some time to get into this, but just allow yourself to make it up. And really connecting with this feeling or this image or whatever you're noticing here. And ask it some questions. Just inspect it like you're renting a car and you want to inspect it first. Inspect it from all sides. And then begin to connect with it. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? Why are you here? Remember, this is the image representing a block of some kind, it's likely. And maybe ask it now, how is it that you get your need met right now? What is it that you're currently doing? What is this part of you, this energetic part of you doing to get its need met? And maybe that's not in a good way, but let's just see what's happening. What is it doing to meet this need? Is the need about asserting yourself? Is it about being safe? Is it about standing up for yourself? Or is it about pleasing somebody? Just what does that need? Is it about being loved? How is that need being met? What is it doing to meet that? Then begin to ask into your heart space. Your heart knows. Your heart is this seat of your soul, source of wisdom. How is this working for you? The way that this blockage, this part is meeting this need. Does it feel like it's working for you in your heart? Is it aligned with your heart's flow, with your heart's desire? Or is it mismatched? Is there a misalignment? And ask into your heart if there is a misalignment. What is another way to meet this need, but in a way that is good for every part of me, for my heart, for my mind, my spirit, my soul, for my growth? How can I meet this need, yet also be in harmony with all parts of myself? And maybe you imagine in your heart there's a little envelope, and in that envelope is the answer. A word, feeling, image, just a sensation, maybe it's some letters or just another image. How can this be integrated? Taking a moment, calling upon your divine guidance to help you if you need support in this. And then feel yourself, if you've gotten the solution, even if you haven't, just feel that you will, know that it will come. But feel these parts, wherever that resisting part was, with the energy in your heart, feel them uniting, feel them coming together, shaking hands or hugging or merging in some way, working together with flow. And feeling that resistance being broken down with the energy from your heart flowing in through the top of your head, through your third eye, down through your throat, connecting with your heart, bringing in these divine energies to connect with what's coming up from any other place. Maybe it was there, maybe it's somewhere else. Bringing them into a flow, like two streams merging into a river. Can they coexist? Can they work together in some way for your highest good? And feeling these energies now as one solid river, different currents and eddies and streams. And it's in the depths of that river, there with different things happening beneath the surface, but overall the flow is moving in one collective direction towards your highest good, towards becoming your highest and best self. Feel that flowing through your body. One continuous flow up and down, all around. Feel yourself settling into this new energy, this new experience of being in harmony and wholeness. And how good it feels to integrate these conflicting energies and bringing them together to work together as one. Coasting along, floating along the current, flowing through your body, enjoying this experience. And whenever you're ready, feeling this current, this flow just wrapping around you, like encircling you from head to toe, like a nice, like a ribbon, like a cocoon, and feeling the energy just hugging you, reminding you that you're safe. You can even hug yourself, your hands on either outsides of your arms, on your body, just feeling your physical body, feeling yourself grounded into this energy, into this harmony. We can have different parts of ourselves and honor them as we listen to them and understand them and ask them why they're here, what they need. And we work together with them to meet their needs, to support them in evolving for your highest good, the highest good of all. So as you move through the next few days, feeling these different energies of the moon coming in, the moon brings out the secrets, brings out the shadows, is the divine feminine, allowing that lunar light, that silvery light to illuminate what has been buried, what has been in the dark, and allowing it to emerge, to be seen and felt, and to be integrated into your current experience, and trusting that this is for your highest good, asking your guides and angels and any sources of love to help you in doing so. Be so. So it is. Come back in your body, stretch out. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. So I hope that was helpful in some way. I've been talking a lot with people about parts. It's very interesting. I just did that in a session right before this. And that seems to be the theme. A lot of it's inner child, right? But there's also other ways that subconscious mind and different parts of us can show up. So it's interesting to do. It's really powerful to do this work. Hypnotherapy, guided imagery, neurolinguistic programming, all that stuff can kind of help integrate everything. It's all about getting a handle on the ego, right? That protective ego. What is it saying? When does it show up? How can we understand it so we can then meet its needs in a different way? So, one of the best ways to really move through all this stuff, it's like, oh, okay, how do I do this? This is hard. How do I make sure I'm safe? How do I keep, the ego's kept me safe and I'm separating from it. What do I have to keep me safe now? Bringing that light, bringing that divine guidance, bringing those sources of love that are always with us. They want to help us. We just have to start connecting in with them. In a few weeks, we're doing this. Cheryl Horton and I are doing a Connecting with Spirit retreat by the lake. Some of you know, some of you will be there. We still have a few openings. There's 2 more spots in this shared room, and there's 1 more spot for a day person to come. So if you're interested and you want to tap in and deepen your connection with an angel, your guardian angel, with the ascended master, with an archangel, with just, learning how to really open up to receive messages more, I hope you come and join us. And not only is that so cool to do, but also just getting away, so powerful. I went away to Arizona, as some of you know, a few weeks ago for this Life Between Life training. And it was really, really needed reset for me. Just getting out of my daily life brings me back into a new, things start to be uncovered when we unplug and we get away from it all. So hope to see some of you there if you are so inclined. And if you're not, you can still get involved in other things tomorrow evening. Some of us will be coming together for a virtual light worker hangout where we just chat, we just talk, we connect on things we're experiencing. We'll probably talk, if some of you are I see some of you here might be there, how are we integrating the energies from the lunar eclipse, from the full moon? How are we integrating the different parts of ourselves, the inner child and any other protective parts? What is that looking like? Maybe we're experiencing, challenges that we want to, support with. And that's a place to just chat and talk and process. So that's a part of the New Earth Collective. And if you want to just stop in, there's a way to just drop in. Little drop-in fees, like not very much. Or you can join the New Earth Collective and then come to other gatherings that we do. We're going to be doing in June, or is it? I can't remember what we're doing. We're doing something with Jesus and talking about the truth about Jesus, or what the Gnostic truth about Jesus that some of us perceive to be. Then we're doing a divine feminine activation with Hathor from the Sophia Code. So some cool stuff coming up. So, all right, I will post all that stuff here in the links. In the meantime, lovely to see you all. Thanks for being here. Many blessings, much love. Remember to anchor in, ground in, lots of intense energies. We'll flow through it, just like the river flooded and then receded. Waters calm. Okay, bye everyone.